gallons of it. Like, you know, there was one left over in here, and I mean, I got one little tiny bottle, you know, that I have, you know, so you may need that. Now, China, you need this. There are no napkins in China, and there's no TP in China. You have to bring some little napkins, Kleenex with you in your day pack all the time. I don't know, it's a cultural thing, but there are no napkins at restaurants. If they do, they give you one little teeny tiny one that's about that big, and you're, you know, chowing down on all this food. If you go to a public restroom, there's no TP in there. So you've got to take these with you. Absolutely. The other thing that you absolutely need to have with you at all times is your MedX card. You know what that is? Your MedX card is if something bad happens and we got to get you to the hospital or someplace. You don't want to be sitting there bargaining about costs and are you covered or not covered. What MedX does is you're covered through Auburn University. You give them this number and boom, you're like in China. You basically have to pay for it up front before the doctor even sees you. And that's not a place you want to be if you've got a big old cut on your arm. So this is something that you have to carry with you all the time. The other thing is you want to carry with you is some type of money pouch or money bag. This was a freebie from a conference. I got 2 or 3 of these. I like the neck deal. Okay, so this, put this in here. So you don't need to keep your passport with you all the time. You can leave that in the safe, but you know, your money or whatever, your MedX card stays with you. Now, what you need to do is go over and scan your passport, do a color scan, and print out 2 or 3 color printouts on the nice color printers, and they look just like your passport. I always keep one in here, and I keep one in my luggage, and I keep one somewhere else, just in case I lose my passport and I need it. The other thing I do is I actually, I take my credit cards and my driver's license and faculty ID or whatever, and I put them on the scanner, and I make a scan, so I have a PDF, and then I just email it to myself. So I got all my stuff in case I lose my wallet, and I have my passport scanned too. So that kind of brings us up to kind of wallets, or this. Well, you need this. So, and then you can buy these any travel store. You can buy them online, whatever. Some people like a money pouch, and actually I wore those for quite a while, but then I just didn't like it all, you know, under my clit, because then you have to kind of do this and pull out your money and all that. So I've kind of gone to the neck pouch. The other thing is I actually do that, and I do kind of cheat. I have a small little, this is actually what it really is. It's a little AU wallet I got at the bookstore. It's really just a bus pass thing. You only need a couple things with you. You never keep your wallet in your back pocket. You always keep it in your front pocket, or don't have a wallet, just have a neck pouch. Violent crime in Europe is very, very low, especially where the tourists are or will be. Pickpockets is very, very high. We don't really have a lot of pickpockets in the United States. If you get a chance, Google Gypsies Paris, Gypsies Rome. There are real gypsies, and that's their occupation. It's for pickpocketing. Professor Smith's been pickpocketed before. Students have been pickpocketed before. You think, well, there's no way someone's going to be able to get my wallet out of there. They will. Okay. I see people. I bet if I made y'all say, someone's got the big honking wallet with the checkbook mixed together and sticks out about halfway like this. That's just prime waiting to be pickpocketed. Yep. And if you know about pickpockets, it's almost comical because you will see it happen. Little kids will rush around you, and while you're being distracted, someone will reach under and cut open the back of your backpack or your fanny pack or something. There's all kinds of things that happen. You want to be friendly, but you don't want to be, you want to be cautious. So.
They'll really do that.
Oh, yeah.
They'll cut the backpack.
Yeah.
Google gypsies. All you got to do is
man.
they'll show you lots and lots and lots of instances. And some of it is just, again, don't be stupid. Don't go up to some place and whip out your big giant building signs wallet and fumbling through. Oh, where's that euro? Oh, that's a yuan. And then you're just like showing the world. Here's a bunch of stuff, and you dropping it on the floor. I see people do that all the time. Women open their purse and stuff is falling out, and it's like the guy just comes right behind, puts his hand down there, and keeps on walking. It's just, it's people don't think. It's just something that you just need to be cognizant of. Yes, sir.
I have a money clip that I usually travel with.
Yep.
And I just keep a little bit of cash and then a credit card and my ID in it. Is that?
That's all you need.
And then just keep it in my front pocket.
That's what I used to always do. And then what I did is once I get back to the States, this is just kind of my American version now. Money clips are good because all you need is a little bit of cash, 1 or 2 credit cards. You do want to take your student ID because sometimes we can get discounts for admission into museums and stuff if you have a student ID, especially on your free travel. Oh, I'm a student. They'll maybe let you in free or not free, half price or something like that. Credit cards, I would take a maximum of 2. I'd take more than 1, but 2. Call your bank, tell them where you're traveling. Like Citibank, if I don't tell them where I'm going, it won't work in Paris or Hong Kong or whatever. You want to make sure that on the back of your credit card and your ATM card, it has Cirrus or Plus or Star. Those are the big 3 ATM and Universal. So I bank with Auburn Bank. I tell them where I'm going to be, and it's mind-boggling. I'm in downtown Hong Kong. I push this in, hit buttons, and it spits out Hong Kong dollars. It's just great. I would not take a lot of cash and get it converted. I would use ATM. Now, again, be smart. You don't want to get 20 bucks at a time, or they will charge you. They're going to charge you an ATM fee. But me personally, I usually get like 100 bucks or 100 euros at a time. And then when I'm out of that, I get 100 more. So I'm not carrying a lot of cash with me. Traveler's checks are kind of the age of the dinosaur. They're a pain in the butt. No one wants to take them anymore, and you got to go someplace to get them converted into euros anyway. So you need to get an ATM card, make sure it's activated, your bank knows where you're going, and I would say 2 credit cards because sometimes one doesn't work for whatever stupid reason, and that's really all you need: student ID and MedEx card. So yeah, you don't need anything more than really what will fit in a money clip.
Pretty much.
Any questions on packing? Becca made a good point. If you have, the worst color luggage is black because everybody else looks the same. So if you have something that is an odd color or a luggage tag or a big fluffy ribbon, or what we did when we went to Quito, I went over to the bookstore, and believe it or not, you can actually buy duct tape with Auburn Tigers on it. It's really cool. It's like $7, but so what we did is we just ripped off duct tape and put it on everybody's luggage when we went to Quito. So when it come around the carousel, we could just start yanking them off. We didn't even have to double check. It said Auburn Tigers on it. We yanked it off the carousel. So you want to have it somewhat distinctive, so it's not mixed up with everybody else's stuff. Okay, questions about packing, travel. All right, let's take a 3-minute break, and then we're going to talk